This is America's oldest missing persons case. On Halloween week in 1926, the elderly Marvin Clark left his home in Tigard, Oregon. He was supposed to be visiting his daughter in Portland, but she said she didn't know he was coming. The last reported sightings of him were in the town of Tigard, and noticeably, he wasn't wearing an overcoat despite it being cold that day. So he was partially paralyzed and couldn't move his right arm, and his right foot would drag when he walked, which to me sounds like side effects from a previous stroke. And if he didn't tell his daughter he was visiting, then maybe this 73-year-old man was confused in some way. Maybe he had had another stroke. Then, a few days later, his family reported receiving a letter from him that was postmarked from Bellingham, Washington. And concerningly, this letter was very disjointed and jumbled, which was unlike Marvin, who attended 2 universities. So maybe he was having some kind of mental crisis, or maybe the person wrote the letter to throw off the investigation. And it's weird because Marvin was well known in their town, and there were articles written about his disappearance at the time. So if he was wandering around confused and somebody took him in, you'd think that they would connect the dots or at least report it to the police. He also reportedly didn't take any money with him, so how would he get all the way to Bellingham, Washington? Then in 1986, a skeleton from around the time Marvin went missing was found in the woods between Tigard and Portland. With the skeleton was an 1888 nickel, a 1919 penny, and a .32 caliber revolver, and it was concluded that this was a self-unaliving. Wire-frame glasses were also found near the body, which Marvin Clark was known to wear. However, Marvin lived so long ago it's been hard to find a relative to do DNA testing on the skeleton. So if you are a maternal relative of Marvin Clark of Tigard, Oregon, you are encouraged to contact NamUs.